Hey, it's Mel with Nightmare Makers. Today I would like to show you guys how easy it is to use our silicone skull molds. For that I'm going to use the AB mixture of the rigid casting foam. It's a 6-pound self-skinning polyurethane foam that we get from Brick in the Yard here in Texas. For a flat back without jaw, I use about 2.5 ounces each. For a flat back with a jaw, I use about 3 ounces each. And then we have a full without a jaw, which is approximately 4 ounces each. And a full skull mold is approximately 4.5 ounces each. That all is depending, of course, on which skull you got. A number 2 is smaller than a number 5, for example. And then, of course, it depends on the humidity in the room and the temperature of how it expands also. But that gives you a ballpark on where to start. So I already have these pre-mixed with the A. I used to use these mixture cups, but it took a lot longer to do it that way, so I bought these in bulk. They have these lines right here, so I kind of pre-measure these already, know for which mold I need to use how much, and it makes it a little bit faster. So I already have this pre-measured, and I'm going to add enough for this one. And then I also have the cheap stir sticks. As you can see, it immediately kind of starts changing colors as you're mixing it together. You want to make sure you scrape the sides, especially with this kind of cup. And you want to make sure you get the bottom too. You want it to be a somewhat creamy color before you pour it into the mold to make sure that it's mixed really well. Now it's a nice creamy color, and it's not getting thick just yet. So then I pour it into the mold. You want to make sure you get everything out. No wasting. Of course, the problem with these cups is that there will be a little bit wasted because it stays in the little rigids, but to get everything out. The next step is going to be slushing it around because it is still liquid enough. That way you get in all the crevices so that once it does thicken, you don't end up getting bubbles once you pull it out. Seems pretty simple so far. And then you set it down and you let it do its thing. So this is already done. It's hard. On these I would wait probably about 20 minutes until the foam is fully done. And on a full one I would say 30, probably closer to 40 minutes. And I'll explain why. So this, I took it out of the mother mold. I usually start on the top. Get to the eyes. Start pulling the eyes out. And then when you get to the teeth, just simply pull it out. You got your beautiful skull. Nice and shiny. Great detail. Put it back in. Make sure it fits snug into the mother mold. And then you're ready to make another one. And I'm going to show you real quick how I take a big one apart. So we recommend these straps because the mother mold is 2-piece. So if you are using the expanding foam, you want to make sure that it doesn't come apart. You take your 2-piece mother mold off. And this is the open jaw, obviously. And then with these, I also start on the back. And you want to use your thumbs right here so you can flip it over. So if your foam is not fully cured and it's still a little soft, then you will get 2 little dimples back here. Same thing, you pull it over the head, you get the eyeballs out, grab your nose, And even though this is the open mouth, it's very simple to just pull the silicone out of here too. And there you are. Another nice, great detailed skull. Seems pretty simple. It's really not that hard. Don't be intimidated. All right.